So I'm back. I actually got a piece of cardboard this time to go under the car, because last time when I came and got under the car, the fucking rocks hurt my back. So I'll put this under there so I can actually help myself and Edwin to go and actually, you know, not get injured working on the car. Yeah. Hopefully we can take out the trans today and maybe assemble everything back. But I just went and got all the transmission fluid that is needed for this one. It's supposed to be Nissan OEM transmission fluid, so I did that, and hopefully we can get this done today. You know, it's a bear, but we're gonna work it. I'm hour 4 into this, not fully back to back. It took like a little break, tool run and shit. And so I just have the three top bolts on the top of the transmission to go ahead and finish it, and then after that the transmission brace, and then lower it. And currently we took a dookie brake, put the old transmission out, so I think the only thing that's left is literally just to connect everything back. The new transmission is on the jack, so it's just lifting it up and start putting the transmission bolts back on. Then drive shaft. I don't need to put the exhaust on because just to test if it drives. Oh, put liquid in the trans. There is oil in the transmission already, so I need to drain the new transmission's old oil to be able to put the new oil in, if that makes sense. The new trans is on the jack. Lovely mess of vehicle parts. I need to still take off the brace for this transmission. I need to take off the brace, and I need to go ahead and put it on. Yeah, we had to fucking figure some shit out with that, and lift this on that. So now I just need to put the brace right there, lift up the transmission. So you just need to put the transmission back up in its spot up there, hook up all the extra little peepees to the transmission, and we should be golden. Like I said, then drain this fluid that's in here, because there's a little bit of fluid. I hear it sloshing and goshing. Then after that, just connect drive shaft back to where it needs to go. Connect the drive shaft here, and then hopefully, just hopefully today, we can see if this car runs. Currently, it's already, I think it's already 3 o'clock. Like 3 or 4, one of those two. I've been here since 10. I had some breaks in between. Then we had to do 2 AutoZone trips. Though it basically, I had to get a pump to go ahead and be able to put the liquid from the quarts that I have of transmission fluid into the transmission. Yeah. And then so I bought those, and I bought a torque wrench so I can go ahead and torque the bolts back down. Yeah, I got a torque wrench. Got a whole bunch of ratchets and wrenches and fucking sockets and stuff that I just need to go through after all of this is done. It's gonna be cleanup central. I think I'll be all right, to be honest. I feel like I mean, it was just this day. It's not like I took like a week on disconnecting everything. It was just yesterday. So should remember where basically everything is. Me and Edwin went ahead and drank milk, and we're both lactose intolerant. So in the middle of this, putting the transmission onto the jack, we were having like a war, I guess you could say, of who can fart the loudest. I don't know. I have 4 days off because of work. 4th of July weekend. So I'm hoping with these 4 days that I have, I can actually fucking get this car done. Radiator's done. The transmission's out. This one's most likely going in today. Just to fucking see if it runs. Just to fucking see if it runs. That's all I'm hoping for, to be honest. That's. So you see I'm recording under this car, and you just drive by. The nerve on some people. Depending on how this engine stuff goes and torquing it and everything, because this is fucking hell, is when we're gonna be able to see if we can lower this car off the jack today. And if not, most likely tidy up thing is gonna be tomorrow. I'm speaking out my ass. I hope everything fucking plans out. I pray to fucking God that this shit is done. But for you, it's gonna be maybe a couple seconds. But for me, it's gonna be a couple hours. Hopefully not the rest of the day, and hopefully not another day. But we'll see. So, in my overalls, this is the new transmission. We got it in. I just put the top bolt at the top, like hand tightened it because that one was a bitch to get in. I mean, that was the last bolt that we took out, but it was a bitch to get out. So I'm just trying to temp set it in. So then like that, I can actually torque it down once it's all good. Then the wiring harness needs to be hooked back up. O2 sensors, drive shaft, and I think, oh, and then of course fill it up with oil, like I've been saying. I think after that, it should be all right. I need to get coolant. I need to get radiator fluid for the radiator, and hopefully that shit doesn't leak because I haven't tested it out. But if anything, I'll probably just use water and drain it. Yesterday we made the mistake of drinking chocolate milk and shitting our brains out. It's taking like a, don't worry about that. I got it at a thrift store and I like it. But today we're gonna make the purposeful choice of eating cookies with it. So far, they said old transmission right there. Took it apart for some extra nuts and bolts and stuff. But so far, I think we should be straight. To be honest, today's looking kind of like more probable. So here's the fit for today. I'm in the carpets and pants. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go get some milk and some cookies, some Oreos, or some Chips Ahoy. We got the transmission in. We got the drive shaft in. Exhaust still isn't in yet, and we just need to. Oh, that's the reason why. Only thing that needs to get done is I need to find a battery. So it's been sitting for like 3 to 4 months. So the battery was not cooperating. We took it to AutoZone to go ahead and get it recharged. They said it was completely donezo. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get one. We tried using the battery from the Lexus on the Infinity, but it went ahead and it was too big. Didn't want to, it was just too much. We were just trying to get it done all in one. So yeah, we just went ahead and basically said that everything is done. There was no leaks on the radiator, thank God. We put the radiator fluid in, transmission's full of fluid, as much as I could put in there right now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and see if I run through the gears. I have hope because as soon as we put the Lexus battery on there, even though it didn't fit, we tried to put on a little bit. It read that it was in park reverse and neutral and all that, like even because I was adjusting the shift leakage from the bottom. So that being said, we have hope that it might run. And then it had fluid in there, and when we drained it, the fluid didn't look so bad. So we're on the fucking home stretch right now. Went ahead and washed the car. Fuck the doubters. I got told I look like a bougie farmer. Do I look like a bougie farmer, motherfucker? These overalls came in pretty clutch today, but because it's a moment of truth, like you said.
No. Yeah, but if you're recording to fail.
¿Y qué?
Oh. Yeah, it's gonna work. I heard that.
No, same thing as yesterday. Look.
But the lights are staying on.